joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. Doris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. And it's really hard to win this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Ball. Hayward out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Horford. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. And for the Cavaliers, C.J. McCollum out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Gordon. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Bledsoe in at the 2 guard. Now here's Walker. Dishes it to Tatum. Six to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
Siakam outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Horford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Tatum. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Tatum's got his second basket.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Ball, the pass to Siakam. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Walker against Ball. Gordon trying to break loose.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Hayward against McCollum. And McCollum with the block. To the inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Hayward. Pass to Horford. 5 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by McCollum. From deep three-point range, DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And it's McCollum in the corner. That three off the mark. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Ball. It's hauled in by Gordon.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And it's Walker penetrating. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game. Aaron Gordon still has some untapped potential he could make a big leap.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, we've seen Gordon playing in a slower pace system. He was asked to play at the small forward.
Not ideal, Kevin. He's better off as a small ball power forward, getting out in the lane and using those springs to rise over the D.
And both free throws good for Gordon.
Well, there's a versatility and a fearlessness about which Aaron Gordon goes about his business. This guy can be an effective two-way player who's got to keep working on the defensive end.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Bridges.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
And Ball slams it in.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
McCollum finds Gordon. Back to McCollum. A second chance effort. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Horford. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Siakam outside. Pass to Horford. For three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Hayward. Last season's performance for him. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now, here's Ball. A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Bledsoe. It's deflected. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Tatum. And it's blocked.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Gordon against Siakam. To the left side wing. Here's Horford. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, this guy is such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Up top, Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Now, here's Ball. 6-point game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Kemba Walker picks one up. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
That's good from Ball. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Now here's McCollum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bledsoe taking his time here. Here's Gordon. No good. Good D by Siakam. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Walker. Now the pass to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Back to Walker. Fires for 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Siakam against Tatum. That's tipped. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Now, here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Baseline J on the way. McCollum, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. Siakam outside. Hayward outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Free throw drops for Hayward. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Zeller, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Bogdanovich comes in for Tatum. And it's Miles Bridges in for Walker.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Bledsoe kicks to McCollum. Back to Bledsoe. McCollum outside. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Love, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And doors among NBA big men. Kevin Love with some of the best hands you'll find in the league.
No doubt, Kevin, and that's going to help in his shooting game, his passing game, and his rebounding game. This is one of the most skilled bigs we've seen in the history of the league.
first one falls for him.
Obviously, times have been quite tough lately, but you have to think back to Cleveland's first and only title in 2016. LeBron's second season back in the city, and boy, did he deliver on his promise.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. And that was an incredible year back in 2016. Of course, Draymond Green in that series suspended for Game 5. Doors changing the momentum.
Amazing to think, Kevin, how quickly things can shift and change in the NBA. Credit the Cavaliers. They made the bigger shots, and they had the best player on the floor in LeBron James. That was a season to remember.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. A lot of players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the missed shot by Will Barton. Good on the bucket. McCollum's got 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bledsoe against Barton. The dish now to Hayward. No good on that one. Good D by Bledsoe. Cleveland leading by 9. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The Nuggets on offense. Martin with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Love dishes to Sexton. Shoots back to Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. He's got 5.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
And here's McCollum. He has 5. High arcing shot. And there it is for him. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Hayward on the wing. Back to Love. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And here's a chance to look at stats for Zeller. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. And no good. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks. Here's Hayward.
Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
For Denver, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. Free throw drops for Hayward.
What a package Gordon Hayward brings to the table. Size, athleticism, high IQ for the game of basketball. You can count on his decision-making at both ends. I just love his game.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Cleveland. No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Down low, here's McCollum. It's deflected, and they're able to recover.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, McCollum.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
And so McCollum nails both of them. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Hayward outside. Bogdanovich against Millsap. Back to Hayward. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Millsap, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Cleveland leading by 11. Bledsoe passes to McCollum. Bledsoe outside. And it's good, 2 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by McCollum. Love, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Releases from 15, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. But people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here, usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and, I just believed in it.
Yep, wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Kevin Love. Sexton is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Here is Hayward after Eric Bledsoe's score. Here's Ingles. Drops in the breakaway layup. Ingles has got his first points of the night.
Well, Joe Ingles is not the fastest guy, but he understands angles and how to create opportunities defensively and then get into his offense.
Now here's Love. Back to Barton. He kicks it to Sexton. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Kemba Walker's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Denver. Siakam is checked in for Gordon Hayward. Siakam against Ingles. 9 feet out. Here's Markkanen, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Zeller. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good. So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
Now Sexton, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Now Sexton. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Here's Ball. The three-pointer, no good. And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Zeller. Al Horford is checked in for the Nuggets. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Sexton. So he gets them both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Ingles against Siakam. Pass to Horford. Over Zeller. Kept alive. Markkanen. You can't get that one.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. Pass to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
A moment here to see the stats for Horford. Good season for him last year. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 4 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
That one goes in, and that's now 7 points for Eric Bledsoe.
What incredible upper body strength. Bledsoe able to finish through punishing blows.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Now here's Horford. Siakam outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And another miss by Denver.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Shot's good by Walker.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
The Nuggets trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bledsoe. Horford trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The rare athleticism of Bledsoe. Hard to stop him without fouling him.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And now a look at Kemba Walker. Some numbers on him. Coming off a terrific season. 10th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Siakam misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks.
You have to contest shots no matter where Al Horford is on the floor. That time, he's working the mid-range.
Shot from 12. Tatum's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 17 to the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. Throw good. Siakam.
Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
No good off the back of the rim. Here's Denver now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him, and the shot is good. 6 points for Lonzo Ball. And so it's Cleveland with it. And the speed and quickness of Siakam, not just an asset in transition. Doris defensively, he is something special.
There is no doubt. At 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. Siakam's combination of length and mobility, tailor-made for the modern NBA. Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Here's Millsap, and it's denied, and he recovers it. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll continue the road trip heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. And that one falls for Millsap.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Siakam outside. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Tatum.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Inside, Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Gordon. Will Barton, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Gordon hits both of them. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Barton outside. Passes it to Siakam. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 22 is their biggest lead.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Barton kicks to Millsap. The pass to Siakam. He dishes it to Millsap. Barton from outside traps in the tray. Barton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Barton against Walker. Kicks to Bridges. It's McCollum on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Siakam. McCollum no good. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Horford. Barton outside. From deep. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Right side to Walker. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Walker. DiVincenzo passes to Barton. And here's Millsap from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And I tell you, Millsap's one of those players. He just seems to get better every day he's been in this league. And more than anywhere else, I think that shows in his ability to score from beyond.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Nuggets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And he makes the first. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Kevin Love's checked in for Horford. Gordon Hayward comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Sexton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from Barton.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Walker finds Gordon. Now here's McCollum, defended by Sexton. On the wing, Gordon. 6 points for him. And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Sexton, trailing by 10. Barton trying to get open. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Back to McCollum. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hands it from downtown. That's 12 points for Walker. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Bulls. Passes to Love. Back to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward from outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Millsap. 3-pointer, Hayward. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 11. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Aaron Gordon out there with Tatum. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's McCollum. And it's Walker in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Gordon, following the basket by Al Horford. Gordon deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. And here's McCollum for 3. Denver grabs the miss. DiVincenzo passes the ball. Looking to get it going. Rejected by Walker. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
The Nuggets trail by 11.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
And that one falls for Horford.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
He's perfect from the line this time. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
And Siakam Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
To the paint, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Ball dishes to Hayward. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Yes, that goes in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops by Hayward. The Cavaliers leading by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McCollum against Hayward. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. That shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Hayward passes to Siakam. Count it, good. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
I think Gordon Hayward's height and length makes him a difficult cover. In the pick and roll, this guy is superb at slicing passes through the defense.
Now here's Walker. 14 points for him. Bucket is good. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Here's DiVincenzo. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And good that time.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Good D by Siakam.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McCollum left side over Hayward. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Walker against Ball. Three-pointer, Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's now 9 points for Gordon Hayward. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Cavaliers. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Walker with it. 16 points for him. Gordon kicks to Walker. Out of hand on it. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Hayward leading the charge. For the lead. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
McCollum against Horford. And the basket by McCollum.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
And here is Ball. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Hayward. Over McCollum, and it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
A different look now for Cleveland. Zeller, he's checked in for Gordon. Bogdanovich comes in for James. And it's Joe Ingles in for McCollum. And then for Denver, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Horford. Love comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Colin Sexton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Bledsoe. 10 points for him. They double-team Bledsoe. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Cleveland. Bogdanovich passes to Walker. And here's Ingles outside. They get the rebound. Zeller. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Zeller's got his second bucket tonight. Nuggets trail. Looking to get back on track here. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Barton is checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Ball.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now here's Bledsoe. Defended by Sexton. Pass to Zeller. Dishes it to Walker. Shoots over Ball. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Double by Bogdanovich. Pass to Sexton. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Now Bogdanovich. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. How he did last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he had to pay his dues that rookie campaign, earning his stripes. A lot of people think he could have a breakout year this season.
Well, when you hear it from his coaches and his teammates, they've been singing his praises. So let's see if he can prove them right.
Shot from the inbound. Sexton grabs the board.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
Walker finds Zeller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Love. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
And that one falls for Zeller. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Denver leading by 4. Up top, Barton. Guarded by Bledsoe. Love outside. Kicks to Sexton. Passes it the ball. 4 on the clock. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Down low, here's Ingles, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, Joe Ingles takes you by surprise off that dunk. Nice.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Bledsoe. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game. And he makes that one. That's 7 points for Colin Sexton.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Here's Zeller, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Zeller's got 5 points now in the quarter. Walker against Ball. That's tipped.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play. Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
The pass to Sexton. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Sexton's got 9 points.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
Bledsoe kicks to Walker. Pass to Zeller. Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 11 points in the game. Here's Ball. He's got 9. With some arc. Second chance shot. Love lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside, Walker. And the layup falls. Walker's got 20 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Ball, and he gets it to go.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Walker finds Zeller. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Pass to Millsap. Shoots the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Bledsoe for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Millsap's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Barton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barton. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Both free throws good from Barton. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Walker against Ball. They get it back. Zeller passes to Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Here's Zeller. And stolen by Love. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Paul Millsap out there with Hayward. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Love in at the center. Walker's shot is off.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Wasted no time on that one. Barton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And, Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And that one drops for him.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Passes to Sexton. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Here's Walker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
First free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Cody Zeller. And it's Jason Tatum in for Bogdanovich. The Nuggets also changing it up. Al Horford's checked in for Millsap. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Will Barton. And so Walker nails both of them. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. There's the pass to Love. Pass to Horford. Over Tatum. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
I love watching Al Horford get going. He's a terrific scorer. Puts one in the bucket there.
Outside, Walker. Steps back and fires. Rebound by the Nuggets. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Hayward outside, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And that one misses. Siakam is checked in for Denver. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now 24 points for Walker.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Here's Sexton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And Walker kicks to McCollum. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Over Horford. And he overshot that one, missing. The Nuggets leading by 7. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam's handle has gotten tighter, and that makes a dribble drive a problem for the defender.
McCollum against Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Let's go. Tries again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
To me, rebounding is about desire. And Aaron Gordon has every attribute necessary to be a factor on the glass.
Gordon, no good on the free throw. Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam, drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Horford. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
You know, people refer to Al Horford being the hub for this team. Defensively, he's always in the right position and such a good playmaker for a big man.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Horford. And it's no coincidence teammates often have the best seasons of their careers, Doris, playing alongside Al Horford.
I think, Kevin, that has everything to do with his passing ability, but also his willingness to be an incredible screener. This guy walls off defenders as long as possible, maybe even flirting with a moving screen. All I know is guys get wide open looks off of Al Horford's screening ability.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Hayward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you look at Jason Tatum, able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
The first free throw is good. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible.
Now, here's Sexton. That shot is off. Walker with some nice D. Here's McCollum. A second chance effort. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Tatum.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Hayward against Bridges. From downtown, Siakam misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And here's Sexton. After Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Passes it to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Horford. Shot from 12. Cavaliers with the rebound. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now, here's Sexton. Defended by Bridges. Here's Horford. And just miss after miss right now. Cavaliers trailing. Walker the pass to Bridges. Gordon trying to break loose. Bridges misses. Denver shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Cavaliers. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Denver. The Cavaliers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Bledsoe. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Denver shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Siakam. Over Tatum. Siakam misses. The Cavaliers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Tatum finds Walker. Horford against McCollum. On the wing, Gordon. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Siakam outside. Can they get it? Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Siakam's got 14 points now in the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what John Beilein said to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Free throw, no good for Walker. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Great D that time from Tatum. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's McCollum. No good. That would have tied it.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Hayward dishes the ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Love's check in for Denver. And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here is Bledsoe. Rebound Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hayward. Yes! And the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
One shot.
And Hayward, no good on that one. Now Cleveland shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Gordon, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
That free throw good from Gordon. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Denver calls timeout.
Start it.
Denver leading by 3. Love outside. Back to Ball. That's in there. Love with the assist. 14 points for Lonzo Ball.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
Gordon trying to break loose. Tatum's shot is off. Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from McCollum.
This is an area of great improvement for Bledsoe. Willing to make the extra pass now.
Denver calls timeout. Love kicks to Horford. Love against Tatum. Love draws the double. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Love. 3-pointer. But they get it back. Out to Hayward. Horford with it to the right side. The Nuggets with another miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up.
Can we remember that Kentucky team Eric Bledsoe played on? 8 future NBA players, including both All-Stars John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins. Incredible.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Ball against Walker. Now the pass to Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Walker against Ball. Bledsoe right side. This one for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And you know Bledsoe's likely to get the ball in crunch time. The defense didn't react quickly enough.
Out to the right wing. Here's Love. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Walker. Off target from 3-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
With a floater, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Here's Love. And Tatum pulls it down. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. DiVincenzo. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Hayward outside from deep 3-point range. He's off from 3. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.